Hi everybody. Think it's about time I got a intro for my channel, don't you think?
But first, let me take a selfie.
Hello everybody, this is me Pepams today and I'll be doing a Dota 2 commentary of my own game and now playing for a team. It's called Veracity. That's why you notice my name is a V beside my tank and I'm just talking to people. So today this game, you have guessed it, I am going to play Meepo. So let me just, if I ever pick my character, there we are. So this is my Meepo set. It's K, I guess. I got it from a friend. This backpack was from a friend. It counts the number of those points, kills I have, and the rest is just common stuff. So just skip this for a while. So this is a very hard game for me, as you can see, because I've been actually practicing a lot of microing so far, and now I'm just selecting my item build. And today I'll be playing Meepo against their team. As you can see, on our side we have Timbersaw, because Summer wanted to play Timbersaw. He wanted to counter the Huskar. You know, Timbersaw is the best counter to Huskar because of the pure damage. And we also have Odie's Orbs, which come really
30 seconds
they don't get really useful. That's what I'm trying to say, because you will see later in the game what actually happened. So now I'm just preparing to lane top. So I was trying to see here, it's like, oh, it's definitely going to be a Huskar mid against an OD. There's no other mid heroes I'm about to see. Maybe a Naga save and Naga Lone Druid save, Naga try X off lane and Naga try, and also maybe either Lone Druid jungle, Naga bottom, or Warlock. So
well, hope you like bloodbaths.
hope you like bloodbaths. So let's go with this game. So this is a ranked match. I got pulled into one because my friends wanted to play ranked, and I was like, oh okay, let's try ranked anyway. There's not much I can really say about this. My friend decided to pick a Pudge to have second support, but it's okay, on Crystal is enough. So this is where shit started to go a bit downhill early game. There's not much I can really say about the laning phase, but so let me talk about other stuff. I was in the kitchen the other day and I was cooking. I accidentally, my hand slipped and actually slot my knife into my finger. It's like almost a centimeter cut in, and it had to get like stitched and covered up, sewn together. So this is where shit went downhill. I told my team, I need to swap lanes now. It's impossible for me to farm against a Huskar X. So I was like, okay, I need to get money for TP score. I have no idea why the Crystal Maiden decided to pull the first wave. You should never pull the first wave, as the first wave is most important for the carry to like hold the lane, and then maybe you can put the second one if you are really pushed forward, if I'm a push carry. But I'm not really a push carry. I need to farm preferably out of tower and with creeps, because Meepo's base damage is 43. If you buy slippers and all that, it'll be higher, but your early game will suffer because you really need that stout shield and the extra armor. Although Meepo already has 4 armor, Meepo already has 2 armor. The additional armor from the ring is actually much more useful than you think, especially against a lane like this. So it's like here farming, missing a ton of us, it's because I'm good. I'm really good. Oh well. So, yeah, this is why I look like I want. Gonyo Huskar will harass me, and if I stay, X will probably taunt me, and that will be my death. So now I'm like, I need to get a TP scroll and go bot. So I'm kind of communicating with my maiden. It's like, we need to swap lanes right now. So I rush in and get a TP scroll. So I want to assist spot, and just throw Earthbind out there to hold the Huskar in case he wanted to go on my support. So while CM harass them away, I'm just gonna take my way bot. I highly see them now walking away. So now it's just more farming. So the Lone Druid turns out to be bottom together with Warlock, and the mid is a Naga Siren, which is weird because Naga Siren's are not really mid for the additional, you know, lanes. So now I'm just stuck here getting, what's it called? I'm just going to see. It's a skill that bounds you and lets you take 40% damage over time. Fatal Bonds, yeah, Fatal Bonds, I was right. So, so got hit by Fatal Bonds there. It's really bad, especially with Meepo. So their team is all AoE orientated. They have an X to taunt all 5 Meepos. They have a Huskar to single target out, and a Lone Druid to single target out, Naga for a global out. I mean, not global, but a big AoE out. And then there's a Warlock with basically can Fatal Bonds and out and kill me instantly. So I really have to be very careful about that. So maybe swapping lanes wasn't really a good idea, but I really needed to do that. So now I decided to keep the second Meepo with me so I can go and send it to go and help me CS, but it turns out that's not the actual case. So after this wave, I'm most probably going to send back one of my Meepos to heal, because Fatal Bonds really hurts early game against a Meepo, especially when he has low health. His strength gain is decent. It's like Yeah, it's 1.6, which is quite low. His agility is 1.9 and his intelligence 1.6. So you see his gains are extremely low. The reason why they do this because, believe it or not, Meepo used to be the hero that can farm the most levels. Can farm the levels as quick as Midas. So if you were to get a Midas and
Dyer's
keep it the
top
whole
tower
game
is under
against a
siege.
Meepo will hit level 25 before you even get your Midas. And that update was the update where that Meepo himself, all Meepos could take the experience from each and everyone. Now they nerfed it, so the out's at level 3, and the rest of the other information is that Meepo now only can get experience and gold. I mean, only can get experience from his original Meepo, which is his main Meepo. So I'm doing this commentary on behalf because I want some people to see this, that's all. And I'm also doing this because I'm following a YouTuber currently now. His name is called Boomy. He's actually a very fun YouTuber for me because I like to watch people do Dota commentaries. And I know that other people like Perch, but then Boomy's a different experience. If you guys want to go and check him out, I'll put his channel in the description. Boomy is quite a good commentator. I would say that he's a good player too with his current skill level. And he's been playing a lot of Meepo, so I decided to pick up Meepo. I picked up Meepo about 2 months ago, and now I'm just practicing all the common micro techniques. And I have crafted a way to farm the whole jungle with 3 Meepos, about a minute and a half, which is not bad. So basically, Meepo now I'm just trying to keep everything away from tower so I can have a guys and see. Summer is trolling me. Oh my god, Summer. So while talking about this game, I'm actually doing a commentary on behalf of Boomy also because I sent him my commentary for this. I mean, I sent him my match ID for this. Hopefully he'll do a commentary because now he's doing a series where he picks off people's commentaries. I mean people's games and does commentaries with them. So if he picks mine, I will be extremely happy. And also I'm gonna do my own to see whether if I can be a part of the Boomy team. And Punch is gonna get a kill, so I moved away. There's nothing much to see about that. The way I micro my Meepos, I basically have 2 groups. I don't use my 1, 2, 3, 4s. All of them are separate. So now I see a bit of trouble. I try to block with my other Meepo and try to push my this Meepo back. Apparently I'm going to go down now to a double damage lone druid, which was really bad for me because my friend already called out the double damage rune and I still wrecked it, so that was practically my fault. So that was the first death of me. See my net worth. Look at my net worth. It's way at the bottom. I'm the last person in net worth, and the lone druid is in the top. Now you may ask yourself, this is a fairly game. All agents of us at our current level were basically abandoned on with the game, which is why I don't really like those style of people. If only you had an
Dyer's
evoker.
bottom tower is being attacked.
So the best I can do right now is to go ahead and farm and get as much as I can out of all the experience because
Dyer's bottom tower is under siege.
all I have now is so low. It's so boring. Oh well, the lone druid is basically gonna outfarm me, and Huskar is basically gonna get ULC. The mid Naga, this is really bad for the OD, as you can see. He's basically getting pushed back just because of the illusion, which makes no sense whatsoever. So now I'm just trying to slow down the Warlock, throw a net down, double poof to try to get some damage on the Warlock. He actually drops the Golem and it's like, oh, I can't fight because the Golem has a really bad burn and he has Fatal Bounce on me or most probably die. So I decide to hold back, probably try to pick up the Golem. So I'm trying to bait the Golem back in. Now I'm just trying to hold in tower, trying to look at time. So they decided to try top. The Crystal Maiden not deciding to come down. So I was like, okay, if the CM is not here, I can at least get more experience than I normally would. So I'm now just trying to aggro a creep so I can push it past away so they can't push the tower. So I'm just gonna double poof this and oh, I missed both the CS. So now chasing the Golem down, I decided to try to net it and I forgot the Golem is magic immune. So I tried to DPS it down as I micro back, going to crit damage. So I get a free Golem, 100 damage, 100 gold for my side. So I'm slightly higher above the support, which is really sad because people needs a lot of farm. And now I'm at a decent damage of 52 to last hit, so I'm really happy about that. So not really much to say and talk about this game right now. It's basically an extremely rough early game. I had to switch lanes and now I can't even farm in the off lane because they have so much lockdown on me. They have a Golem, they have slow from Warlock, they have Fatal Bonds to harass, and they have Lone Druid, which can either farm jungle or the lane, so he's getting a ton of gold while I'm getting nothing. So now Summer is most probably trying to get a kill on that, and now I'm just gonna put my Meepo back, send it back. If I poof it back, I think I'm gonna poof it back, not so sure. Go, yeah, put my main back, get the threads, and send my other Meepo walking. So now I'm just gonna heal up with this Meepo while I send my Meepo down walking, as you can see, and I'm gonna drag this Meepo once it's fully healed and poof it back to my other Meepo. So if those people who want to play like really safe Meepo,
Dyer's
they
bottom
will
tower
hit
is under attack.
hit level, I think, what is it, 9? Level 11 or 9? Yeah, they will most probably oh shit. Anyway, I picked up a deny over there. So against a lone druid especially, it's very hard to get deny as the bear has a special skill to help you break towers faster. So yeah, I was talking over the time when I denied a tower actually. So I got a tower down and look at how much damage the fatal bonds does. So I was really scared about this. And my friend, I think he dies to hunger. Yup, he actually dies to battle hunger. Yup, there he is. Timbersaw died to battle hunger. I was like, oh man, that's really sad. So now I'm just all the way back here farming and doing my best to get as much as possible. Although it's very hard, especially last hitting with Meepo though. The Geo Strike actually gives you an additional dot, which you can do a slight amount of damage more. But it's not that hard, as you can see. I almost got the last hit. And now I just miss a net, send one of my Meepos to go and pull him away as I try to last hit with this one. And then now I'm just gonna bring that Meepo back and probably poof this Meepo to that Meepo. And notice the other, then I was like, oh shit, one is entangled, throw a net down, the Warlock actually cancels this out. I tried to poof over my Meepo to the side, I was like, oh shit, I tried to deny myself and I failed horribly. I don't think you can deny yourself if you're under the influence of that skill though. Yeah, this is really bad for OD. He's basically losing a lane to a Naga Siren mid, which makes no sense as OD is like the bane of all mana using heroes and the bane of all mid heroes because he's the most OP'est thing in the world.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
As you can see, our early game's not really good. 10 minutes in, I've died twice and I've not been getting any farm. I think I'm still at the bottom. Yes, I'm right at the bottom of the net worth.
Murder spree. Double kill. Dyer's top tower is being attacked.
Back to farming, hopefully. Now Fatal Bonds up. Look at the amount of damage that does, you know. It's a lot. If you chain it with a Golem out, which he has, that's why I was scared. Oh no, Warlock's here, I gotta run. Wait for the Crypto Dive Fatal Bonds and try to farm as much as possible as I can. My goal is to, as Meepo against this style of lanes when I play, is to hit 3 Meepos, where I can use the strategy to go and farm the jungle. But if our jungle is bordered, then I'm basically fucked. So this game is basically a combination of both, and I'll like you to see how I actually counter this problem and the way I farm, because I actually decided to cancel here. So just throw down the net to secure.
Dominating.
Actually, I'm not in the KS, so Pudge is now our current like common ganker and farmer now, creating a lot of space for me, so I'm really happy about that. Managed to pick off a creep wave, luckily about that. So he calls me to go and help. I actually going back. He's gonna, nice hook. He's gonna lock him down because he got taunted and I missed my net. And he's most probably gonna run down towards the rune. And the only thing bad about Meepo is his net range at level 1 and 2 is kinda low. Level 4 is Pudge hook range, which is incredibly far and also very useful. So I was like, oh, I'm not even near, why am I poofing? So just cancel and go through. So the thing about Centaurs, if you don't know, and big creeps, example the Satyr, the Satyr, the one that shoots the Shadow Ball, you don't have 3 or more Meepos because they will use their skills. If you go near a Centaur camp with 3 Meepos, he will storm and stun your Meepos. So later when I farm, you can see that I try to bait out the stun and stun at least like 1 Meepo or 2 Meepos and send my other one to attack. And look at the OD after he has swapped, he's still having trouble with the Naga. The Naga is taking a lot of harass on him because there's just illusions. I have no idea why he got pushed all the way back to tier 3 just because of Naga illusions. If it were me versus Naga, actually the enemy team are very experienced right now. I swapped lanes and although they didn't swap the initial lane, Lone Druid and Warlock actually countered me quite well. And also I decided to come back here. Okay, never mind about that. So my basic Meepo build that I always go is I'll go like a fast Roshan jungle sustain Meepo build, which is threads into Vladimir's. So I can't farm now because they decided to shift the Lone Druid mid and Huskar can just kill me instantly with 1 pounce. I try to play safe around the tower. And I think he actually comes in cause X is here, try to throw a net behind me. I just only grab the X, and then my other people get stunted, and I get Culling Blade.
20 hacks from the
So that's my third death, and my net graph is 361, which is the lowest in the game. So at least my team has a space to farm and I don't, but that's really bad if it's a carry's
Dyer's middle
perspective.
tower is under siege. Dyer's middle tower is
So the
under
song
attack.
actually coming out from the Naga Siren, disabling my team, pulling it back, and I was like, shit, I need to farm. I'll just come and try to help as much as possible. So I poof in, and that was the worst decision of my life. So I double poof to clear as most of the Naga units. Get the golem down and maybe take the bear. Yeah, I'm most probably gonna take the load with me. So this is how I micro. I'm gonna send my this Meepo here and proof this one towards mine, and there we are, that's a kill. Patch managed to survive just by a little bit. So that I set one Meepo each to different groups, and I kinda use one to attack or kite the other one around, and I use the other one to proof to one. So now I have 3 Meepos. I'm gonna go for my Vlads, and after my Vlads here comes
Radiant's
the
middle tower
jungle
is
farming
under
part.
attack.
There's not really much to know about Meepo jungle as long as you see here I'm setting my groups. So my main Meepo is the one up there, and my other
Radiant's
two
middle
healthy
tower
ones
is
are
under
going to jungle.
siege.
So this Meepo, these two Meepos will go and farm the rest of my Vlad's recipe, while my main Meepo goes back to go and take the Vlad's recipe and the full
Radiant's
Radomir's
middle tower
and
is
move back
being
to the jungle.
attacked.
So this centaur camp, I'm just gonna farm this. I'm gonna go forward and double poof, and then use a shift and attack click. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna pick up my Vlads. I'm gonna put it on my Meepo and then poof it back. So as you can see, the centaur actually stuns if you have like 3 of them. As you can see, when I had 2 of my Meepos on the centaur camp just now,
Dyer's bottom
they
tower
didn't
is
get
being
stunned, but
attacked.
if you have 3, they get stunned. Because my health is rather low, I'd rather not speed out and farm now. I decided to use three of them to farm unless it's a centaur camp. So I'm just gonna basically play a strat called Red Dota. It's basically your teammates either get
Dyer's
kills
middle
or
tower is
suicide
under
for the
attack.
cause of the carry. So
It's probably fine.
example, you're the
Trust
carry
me,
of the
I'm
game,
a
let's say,
supercomputer
put you
and
in
I
a
barely
situation like that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
GLaDOS, would you please
Dyer's
stop
middle
talking?
tower is being attacked.
GLaDOS! Come on, stop talking. So basically the carry
Radiant's
is
top
farming.
tower is
The
being
carry will
attacked.
go and take all the farm,
Radiant
while
has
the
fortified
others
its
will just
structures.
stay there. The others will just create space, either dying or picking off
Radiant's
kills.
top tower is
So basically
under
these
siege.
controls in the game in the
Dyer's
odd
middle
left and right
tower is under
advantage.
siege.
Gotta time the net down. He stop his out and quickly run out. So that was a nice net, and Naga is also here. So I was like, shit, managed to entangle on my numbers. But no, I tried to burst her away before I come, and too late because Huska has come to attack. I tried to pull forward, but I already
Radiant's
used
top
all
tower
3
is
of my
under
pulls clearing
attack.
the illusions, and the towers almost fall. So that was a nice TP reaction from all of them except for the lone druid which was still farming jungle. So that's basically Red Dota. You have your main carry
Radiant's
farming
middle tower is
whatever
under
farm
attack.
that is available, and you have all your other people, all your other friends, all your other teammates to go and farm the rest of, not farm, to like pick off kills or get advantage or even take objectives, or you try to get as much farm as possible. And the Culling Blade actually coming out on my Timbersaw. Missing that, I was like laughing like crazy about that. It was Summer was laughing also. So Christian made me actually picking off a kill at X, and I was like, I need to farm, so I decided to come in,
Radiant's
poof both
bottom
my
tower
Meepos
is
down.
under
I was like,
siege.
this was the worst idea of my life because the Naga is here. So I decided to throw a few nets to go here. So as you can see, the level 4 net is extremely far range, and I know the
Radiant's
Huska is
bottom
gonna jump
tower
on
is
me.
being attacked.
Right
Your allowed
about...
Dyer's middle tower is under siege.
Yeah,
Dyer's
that's
middle
the Warlock
tower
out.
has fallen.
And I'm just gonna send myself back, and probably I'll take the Golem too if he tries to send the Golem.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
So my friend managed to blink into the trees and trap the Huskar in there, although it's a Culling Blade if I'm not wrong. He's not getting out, which is weird. So I tried to send 2 of my Meepos, one of my Meepo back, the one is the lowest health, and the other 2 home. And now just gonna bait out the Golem to see whether it actually comes. The golem's actually worth a lot in GPM if you ask me. So my friends got to pick up the golem, now I'm gonna pick up the rest of the quick wave. And they're sending the Naga Lunars against me, so I decide to poof one back and then use the other one to kite back slightly a bit. And I managed to get back, so send this one back to heal. And then use my other two meeples to move this, and then send the other group back and keep the one that's healing while buying a TP scroll. If I'm not wrong, I was gonna get an Aghanim Scepter. Don't know why Aghanims is not in this build that I have currently now, but that's weird. So I'm just gonna heal up and go to bottom with the heal. And those dudes actually gonna go down now, getting called out by the Koch. And send my other two meeples to the bot lane. Poof poof. Yup, this one and the other one to
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
So now I'm just trying to accelerate my GPM. I'm still the lowest. My net worth is still the lowest on the graph, but my gold per minute has increased significantly. So Meepo with Vlads, even with 2 and you have a Vlads, you can probably do Ancients. But I like to have 3 and I change the aggro up a bit. Especially with 2 Meepos and the Vlads, and maybe you have a Tango or some shot. You let your main Meepo tank or everything Tangos and your others for DPS. So you just keep switching up aggro in between all your Meepos, so all of them take equal damage and heal equal health. So now here comes the jungling part. I'm going to do the... I didn't even know they have a secret shop. Well, so I'm going to do the strat when I jungle basically 2 camps at once. 3 meeples. And near late game, I would send 3 meeples at once and 2 meeples to go do a small camp. So this is the other 2 meeples. I decided to poof to give a bit more damage and send one of the meeples to the other camp while I micro badly. There we are. Oh my god, I micro so bad.
Radiant's top tower
And
has been
basically
destroyed.
that's what happens if you have 3 or more units in the area of a Satyr. So I decided to pull both meeples back to stack the camp, and now I'm gonna poof again. We're going to clear the camp, send this one to attack the other camp.
Radiant's
Poof
middle
once,
tower is
and
under
then once
siege.
they have their poof, we poof back and then kill that last little skeleton there. Take this last creep with the Geo Strike. And the Geo Strike is not a unit passive, therefore it stacks. So you have 5 meeples hitting on one person. It's basically 5 times the Geo Strike. And Geo Strike at level 1 is significant, 5% slow. But 3 times 5 is like 15% slow, which is not really bad if you have like 3 meeples hitting on one target. And also a funny thing about Meepo, there's another way to build Meepo, which is the Manta style right click Meepo. And I will particularly go for the... I'm building a hybrid right click tanky and also quick farm Meepo. So as you can see from my play there, I entered the jungle at 1920 something. Yeah, and I stacked the camp once, which is like 20 seconds. And I also farmed the whole entire jungle in less than 1 minute. So that's how I basically farm Meepo with 3 Meepos, taking out the whole entire jungle. Just gonna bring 2 of these here. And one thing I have to start learning is when you have to shift and attack click certain camps so they don't actually aggro to the camp when you're microwave. So I'm just gonna send this to do that while I use this one to repeatedly pull the golems back and forth and taking less damage. So I decided to put this group back to my main Meepo to take out the last golem. And probably send my 2 meeples back. All my meeples back.
Bottom tower has been destroyed.
So now I send the courier to the secret shop. Now I'm just gonna get my point booster. Not my point booster. Yeah, I think it's a point booster. Yeah, it's a pink one. I'm just gonna get my point booster in my lap. So they are threatening to push Rex now, which is really weird because... yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why they want to push Rex now at this time though. Although my whole entire team is down, if they try to push it now, it will be a successful tower down maybe, because they have a lone druid and a Huskar for attack speed and even Warlock Golem if they want to drop it. So I'm just gonna drop a net, bring my 2 meeples here and try to hold the X down so he cannot escape.
Here, our hero dies.
Okay, so X is down. Now I'm just gonna pick out some more farm. My net worth, I'm not wrong, yeah, I'm still the lowest. I'm still the lowest on my current standing of net graph, but still, I try my best to stay in the game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, now I'm back. Most probably gonna go back to my old jungle route, teleport mid and click both my meeples here, double poof, try to pick up as much as possible. Crystal Maiden actually taking the R2. It's okay because she's a support and support needs money and people complain they can't buy wards because they have no money. And in this game we have minimal ward vision, 1 in Rune Spot, 1 in their jungle for some reason, which is really weird. So this is a hard camp, like Sator, so I'm like, oh shit, I better sell my Meepos here. So I decided to poof this one back, and quickly kill that one, and send this here. So now you can see when people farm with 3, normally they would want to maybe drag the aggro out. You can see the slow from Geo Strike is amazing, that max Geo Strike. So I managed to kill him before he stomps, which is really good. So probably they're gonna get a few wards in the jungle soon, and that will cause us to basically for me to farm slower because they have more wards in the jungle and they can pick me off whenever they want. So my goal now is to get the arcs as fast as possible because the Aghanims is really important in this game right now. So there's a huge wave top. So this is why you put Meepo in the safe lane where he can farm the jungle at the same time he can farm the lane. So take off 2 poofs here and clear the whole wave. Try my best to last hit this. There we go. Probably send one of my Meepos there, 2 more Meepos there. Now this is the bad thing, I always aggro the wrong Meepos. As you see, I should have A-click, so yeah. So that's really bad on my part. So now they're all fighting me, it's like I need to help my team, but I need my Aghanims first. They're actually creating a lot of space for me to farm, which I'm really happy at, because all of them are wasting their resources on trying to stop my teammates instead of trying to stop me from farming. And any carry that has farmed, no matter how far back he is, it's going to be a carry that wrecks you late game, no matter what. So I'm just going to micro my 2 other people here and try to come and help the OD. Toss the net down. Actually connecting on the actual Naga. So I just send my other 2 people to split push while I send this one back, and that's probably gonna be my Aghanim Scepter.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
So now farming a bit, so I need to bring all my Meepos back. So now the next goal I have is a Blink Dagger, which I can, I actually know how to micro the combo. It's really easy, you just send a group of Meepos. The bear actually has a Radiant, so I'm really scared. So I decided to fight here, then drop a few nets down. Naga is a double damage. And Huskar tries to single target me and daggers me. It's a really bad fight on my part, but all the damage I did managed to chunk them for quite amounts of their health so they can't wreck. So maybe that's a key for them to wreck. And Summer actually gonna get Culling Bladed. Crystal Maiden slowing the X, nothing gonna do much. X is back at health, and Warlock is gonna pick up the mech. Nothing much left to say except now they are most probably going to take the tower. And now OD is like the saddest OD in the world. Although his net worth is higher than mine, he only has a barely a 4-star close to it, but Our Pudge is not that decent too. He's doing somewhat fine, but a Blink can try to go for Aghanims. OD is bad. Timbersaw doesn't. Timbersaw only has that and no Bloodstone yet. Our Crystal Maiden has almost a 4-star. Another 800 gold. And they decided to take some camps from my jungle. It's like, oh shit, they're probably at jungle now. So at this point I was suspecting Roshan, but then I don't think they could take they could take Roshan and come and Rex us, but for some reason they didn't. So we see the Huskar bot, so it's 1-1. And the Touch actually outing our illusion. It's really bad. I'm just gonna spread out my Meepos in case the Warlock tries to drop an out, as you can see. And now we are just preparing to defend. Apparently they went out and farmed, so I was like, shit, I need to farm, but now they're not coming. So I was like, okay, let's try to go on X, okay guys? So they walked past the Ancients and they found the Lone Druid. Lone Druid actually spotted out there, and X is most probably gonna blink if I'm not wrong. Yeah, he blinked out. I decided to farm the grave. So my X is gonna farm. He's gonna poof my main Meepo to my 2 other Meepos and send my other 2 Meepos to farm that lane. I actually pick off this thing first. Okay, and then gonna triple poof. Get this, and also now I guess we push this lane. So I was like, okay, I push, and I asked the CM to back, pinging her to back. She doesn't want to back because I really don't need the CM to die, because she needs to stay safe. It's really hard. So I spot the X. I was like, no, we back now. Because you might not know, like, X has a teammate behind him to following up. Because especially if it was the Warlock, if the Warlock was near, my teammates had to go. So I decided to come top to come and help defend. As I can clear the Naga illusions quite fast, and Team Default has a sword too. So there goes the Naga illusions, and decided to send my last Meepo top. Probably gonna bait out the Huskar a bit. So here comes the Huskar. I'm gonna try to poof out, and I noticed he has a BKB, trying to pull back and throw a knockdown, but Asuka already has a BKB, so it's extremely hard for me to get.
Radiant's
really
bottom
sad.
tower is being attacked.
So my friend actually gonna get a bailout from
Radiant
Punch getting booked out.
structures have been fortified.
So it's kinda sad that they all have this pushing power, but they're not
Radiant's
using it.
bottom tower is
Which is
under
weird.
siege.
If they had, I think we would lose this game extremely fast. So the Golem actually coming out, the Punch is gonna pick off the Warlock into nicely. Crystal Maiden ultimate actually coming out. I think she picks off the Warlock. Yeah, there she is, and now she's stuck in there. Punch actually going Rod, Rod into it, and got the Golem down. So this is where our team got really bad OD, because he was attacking the Golem instead of fighting Asuka, and for some reason he uses Astro on the Asuka instead of himself. I was like, this OD is dead. So, yep, hopefully now he died, because a lower health Asuka is, the more damage he can put out, and the team boss are actually gonna pick up a wicked sync, which is awesome. So he probably gonna get his Bloodstone now, and now get back to the farming pattern, 2 here and 2 here, and now Summer to give me the camp if possible. So clearing time, here we go.
Illusion.
2 here, double proof here, proof 1 here, cover this, and then send this to the small camp. Send these units to the small camp, and then use my other 2 to go through here. If I knew there was water, I should have farmed around there. The peak of that. My goal now is to hit the level 18 so I can get my 5th Meepo and also get Ring Dagger through jungle farming. Then send these 2 to go, and I found the X illusion. I was like, I can't fight you X. So I decided to bind him back down. I didn't know it was an illusion, so I tried to be safe. So I brought one of my Meepos here just in case. And I also brought this one back. And now I tried to net one. The Radiant's actually going through all my Meepos. I actually blocking myself in, which is really bad. Trying to lock down the bear as much as possible. And I tried to blink my this Meepo towards my other Meepo. Apparently it failed if I double tap too hard. Even if I did, I would have died anyway because the axe really blinking and had my health. So the Warlock actually going down to the right
Dire's top tower is under attack.
and OD now trying to get some damage off. True Farm coming out on the lone field to get a bit more tanky. Touch hooking down the lone field, but not actually going to get a dismantle now. He doesn't have the ult, fine. Okay, Timbersaw gonna pick up a kill. Crystal Maiden's taking a ton of damage, freezes the Naga Siren, and now his Naga is getting rot, and she will most probably teleport out. So this is very weird about Dota. The hooks are not as they seem. That's all I'm gonna say. He was really angry for missing that because he actually clicked directly on Naga, and for some reason the hook missed. So he got really angry off that. And I think my net worth is still on the lowest of the chart right now. Oh my god. My throat hurts. It's not easy to do commentaries. So I'm gonna send these 2 Meepos to come and farm this while I use those 2 to get proof.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
bring this
is
to
under
that,
siege.
and farm this 2 and bring this to there. Probably gonna have a clear time.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So I noticed there was rooms. I'm like, oh, why am I even proofing? And I just cancelled my proof. So I decided to get the mud golems. Nothing much to say because they are freaking golems and they suck. But kill them fast enough. Well, so I'm just send my 2 Meepos there to go and pick up some more gold while I double proof here. Just gonna pick up some more gold. And I accidentally brought all the Meepos here. So I'm just still trying to polish up my micro, but still, it's not that easy to micro. I was like, okay, should I take the risk? So I was like, yeah, why not? Because now I already have 5 Meepos. I decided to use 2 Meepos to farm out this Chigo and Booty Wave. So a good thing you can use with Meepo, I watched NoTail stream his Meepo before, and what he does with his Meepo is he basically sends them to push at the same time farm the jungle to get the max GPM. And I noticed my other 2 getting jumped on protecting this Meepo. I proved me to fight. There's nothing much I can do. And I died again, which is awesome, which sets me back in my Blink Dagger. So, not quite a good game for me now. And I kinda suspected that the wards, they are warding there, so I was like, maybe there's a ward, maybe there isn't. Because they seem to have saw me somehow. I don't know why, I don't know how. 4 stuff on Crystal Maiden getting picked up, and I think our OD has one too. Yep. Our OD has it's sad because our OD, the Crystal Maiden has more farm than the OD, if I'm not wrong. And our Pudge is rushing her eggs, and our Timber is now going to get a
Illusion.
So Pudge now, she's using a farm jungle. Pudge is now there, all X illusions. He found the X illusions, like, that's an X illusion. What are you gonna do? So now I'm just setting up my groups, picking the right meeples to go. As you can see, this particular 4 are just the ones around me, and my main meeple is the one that I have, so they do have a ward there. So I just gotta teleport and poof all 4 here, and probably send to a split pushing journey with this one. I think I managed to get some damage on the tower. That spin though. Nothing much I can say. Okay, more of the details. Now I'm just probably gonna farm back and forth. Notice the cap disappears like shit, and it comes. Nope, it's blocked. I blocked it myself. Isn't it awesome? You know what? I'm just gonna send my main meeple back because I want to save farm right now. I don't really want to get picked off. So I'm just gonna send my meeple to the Rex to defend it, prepare for a deep team fight while I send my other 4 to go and split push. So Naga Song actually coming out, trying to stay a fair distance away. Maybe throw down the net to come and support my Keeper Saw. Actually catching up the bear and Naga. Keeper Saw will be able to survive this. Ghost Scepter actually coming out. The creep wave spawns as my friends try to move back. So I try to call more support by bringing 2 meeples down, throw another net, and send my these other 2 to go back and split push. So Meepo is a really fun hero if you knock down rats. So Warlock Golem jumping out completely missing this out. So I'm just gonna lock them down using my nets and probably bring these 2 Meepos
Dire's
back.
middle tower is being attacked.
I was like very close to my team, and the Golem actually goes down, which is awesome. So that's a 350 gold for our Pudge. A hook coming out, actually the creep stood to the side, actually took the hook. I don't know why the Earthbind was there. OD actually going to use his Eclipse illusion, which makes no sense. Oh well. Now it's like I need to farm, they need to get out of the jungle, I need to push, and our bot lane is pushing by itself, as you can see. The more they delay, the more area we can cover. Just gotta bring all my meeples here and probably take that camp. Send other 3. Bring this one there, send the other 3 to go farm another camp, which is Mud Golems, which is awesome if you have more than 2 meeples. It's quite a slow game now, it's all farming and farming and farming, but that's what Meepo does actually the best.
Radiant structures
It's like one of the
have been
best farmers to
fortified.
boost your GPM
Radiant's
from
middle tower
low
is under
GPM to
siege.
extremely high. So I was like, I need a Blink Dagger, I've got it with the
Radiant's
for
middle
Big
tower
Mongo.
has been destroyed.
Waited for a bit more gold to pick up the Blink Dagger and also a Teleport Scroll and send the courier to myself. So the Pudge wanted his dagger, he was my friend. I was like, can I get my item first? I already need it. So I was like, he was like, okay. So I sent it to myself. Now you will not believe what happens when I need my Blink Dagger. I'll let you see in a sec. Okay, so send my these 3 meeples to go. And one of my other meeples to go and blink back, I think. And did I send one more meeple here? I'm sure I did. I sent one more meeple here. Yeah, just send that 2 to split push that lane, and now just send this 2 to split push bottom. And I should have got my dagger by now. I don't know why the courier went back to his house, because I went back to the spawn at least. Because I already had the thing ready. So a team fight started to happen, and I was like, oh, I need to be here, taking a net out. And the Pudge actually hooking one of my meeples in. So now I'm just gonna try to DPS the access far as possible, move myself to the side. Luckily nothing else is getting fated wanted. I'm gonna bring those 2 meeples there. So Naga Song actually coming out. I'm just gonna send all my meeples back. And the courier for some godforsaken reason died. And my Blink Dagger's in there, I was like, shit. So I actually found a road here to stay here for some assist goal, that is. So our Blink Dagger is gone for another 2 minutes and 43 seconds. And I have nothing else to say except, why do you need your acronyms? I need a Blink, it's much more useful. So basically my full item build now is going to be either Skadi or a Raw Heart. So I decided to go Raw Heart. against a team like that because the raw tank is actually more useful than anything else. So it's like we had some downtime. I was like, what the hell. So I decided to go in jungle again. Double kill, kill a small Satan, and kill that one. You're okay to think about it. If you're a good micro against with Meepo, right? Imagine those single target heroes like Kanka having that one slash that basically kills the whole team, like a 700 damage crit. But then the good thing about Meepo is once you get an Aghanim's, is equivalent to a Daedalus. You know why? Each Meepo at a certain level really does 98 damage, although he has no in items, no agility as you can see from my build, except for the 10 from Aghanim's and the, I think, no, 10 from Aghanim's only, I think, yeah. 20 for Aghanim, no, 10 from here, and where the other 10 came from? The hell, whatever. So basically I only have 79 agility right now, and I hit for 98 plus 14, which is like a good 100 over. For a single hero, 100 over is like a support player's damage. But you take that and times 5, you're basically hitting for 500 with a, let me calculate, 20% slow on 5 with a almost 100% slow on Meepo. You know how insane that is if you build Meepo like that. Can you imagine the slow on any carry that you can do? So I'm just gonna throw on some vines and poof in the middle of that. People also actually pick out the Q, alright, and I'm most probably gonna die. Yup. Die right here. I was like, shit, that was really bad. Crystal Maiden decided to get jumped on, a nice freeze coming out, and probably gonna die to burn Radiance.
Double kill.
So there goes the Crystal Maiden, unfortunately.
Dyer's top tower is under siege.
And I was like, pick Golem, go get the Golem. So Odin decided to fall and deny the tower. So trading me and Crystal Maiden for their Fat Husker and their Axe and their Naga Siren, it's not really that bad, but if I had my Blink, I swear I would have survived. It's really sad. So now I decided to go for a Hut. So the good thing is when I'm up, the Chorus most probably going to be up to 15-14.
Maybe they're not actually damaging it. No, they are.
Clouds and also, man.
Radiant's bottom
Best
tower is
announcer in the
under
world.
siege.
So we got some downtime. Let's talk about my life basically. Now I'm studying for a major exam and I need to pass it to get into the course I want. And you may not think of me as like a caster, but I don't like to be a caster. I don't like to be entertainer, although I'm doing YouTube, which is really ironic. I like to cook. I do a lot of cooking myself, and the first time I got cut was yesterday, and it was a really deep cut. It's like a cm into my, like almost a centimeter into my finger. It's like right here, this finger. I can actually take it off and show you, but I don't think you guys want to see it. So you don't have to see it. It basically went deep inside. I need to like, I don't want to explain that. So I blocked my own camp again. I was like, shit. So sending off my meeples to go and farm again. And farm the jungle at the same time. So you can see the GPM slowly rising up. Still the lowest on net worth. Even the support has the higher net worth than me, which is really sad. My farm is not really that significant, but it's there. It's okay-ish. So I'm just trying to go and
Radiant's top
pull down
tower
that
is
tower
under siege.
as I see them coming over.
Radiant has
Try to
fortified
pull all my
structures.
nipples back to my full set. Priority, gonna heal that one, send the other 4 maybe to go into something else. Yeah, from the jungle, and that one goes back to spawn. Send the other 4 to go in jungle. So now let's wait for this camp. What am I doing? So I have a Vice picked up on our oldie, which is nice because we were complaining that he didn't have any items and decided to rush a scythe. So 2 poofs coming out, gonna send these 2 to go and take the Seta camp, and now these 2 to lane to farm. So our uncontested Meepo on farm is actually more important and more deadly than anything else. You see, I already got my Reaver component in my heart. Just gonna be sent to my main Meepo. There we are now, Meepo. Meepo is better to buy stats than raw HP. You wanna know why? Because his ulti basically takes the stats and takes stats of certain items. For example, raw strength, he will send a percentage of that strength. So I decided to here and blink in for the down the bear. Try to right click down the bear as much. So Lone Druid Bear Radiance is down, so now our supports can survive. Warlock actually cancelling and dropping his ulti, followed by a Naga out, which was really weird from her. So after that I decided to send all my Meepos back first to go and heal off the Fatal Bonds. Probably heal the boss on Warlocks. So now I'm just gonna drop a net to try to go and lock down the Huskar a bit more. That's not too great. Bring 2 Meepos back in. Naga's probably gonna come. Send my other 2 Meepos back to the fight. Nice Crystal Maiden out coming out. So that's not fantastic micro from me, that was quite bad actually. The OEL actually going on something, I don't know what or something. Usually I'll pick off a net on the bear. Just continue locking down the bear in there. So that's one more dead bear, so another 300 gold fed straight to my face. Awesome, isn't it? So I managed to time the Earth Binds properly and try to save a Crystal Maiden although she was low. Trade Meepos back and forth. And probably send the one at low health too back home if I'm not wrong. Nah, I'm just probably stay with this because I can lifesteal. So now it's like, guys, I'm gonna try to sneak Roshan or something like that. Timbersaw actually killing off the Naga Siren. Still the lowest net worth on our team. Oh my god. Isn't this awesome? Let's actually see the graphs for GPM XP. So you see from the Radiant XP, they had somewhat advantage over us until I started actually farming a lot. Saw Huskar, Patch, Summer, Timbersaw taking all these kills. Yeah, and all these other miscellaneous are for me. Send this here. Gonna bring that gold. Yeah, see, it's bouncing back to the Dire after all my farm and also all the team fights that we have been having. Nothing else to see. Send these 2 to fight here. Now I'm just gonna pick off some more farm. Okay, I'm most probably gonna send the 4 to jungle or send 1 back home. Nah, I'm just gonna keep this 2 in jungle. Triple poof coming out. Another level gain on my part. Now you see I'm level 25. So that's a fast level 25. So I actually gonna pick off my first heart. And I say first heart because you'll see. So sending these 4 Meepos to go and split push. So my team is creating a lot of pressure on the other lane, so I decided to poof this wave and try to clear as fast as possible. Clarity on the ground right there, no idea why. So that's probably a free tower for me. There goes Radiant's top tower.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So I keep 1 Meepo back and now I decide to send it straightly forward and probably now I'm just gonna try to get the Rex off. Poofing the whole entire crew wave, now slashing at the Rex, slashing at the tower trying to get open Rex. So while doing this, my team is dying, but we are gonna trade a free Rex because they are too busy killing my team. So yeah, Naga actually popping his song, popping her song for no reason. Timbersaw actually gonna go down, taking the Huskar with him, no problem. So I was like, here, okay, come Lone Druid. Decided to blink and poof in my Meepos. Then right click the Lone Druid as fast as possible. Look at that slow, do you see that slow? And go to triple poof this and kill the Naga Siren. Triple kill gonna pick up on me. So that is the power of Meepo. And Ezra a short bully of some more gold. So that is the power of Meepo in 5.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So if you look at it now, we basically got a free Rex, I got a triple kill, and now I have enough gold to build my second river into my second heart. They basically gave up a lot of their defense and thrown a lot of bodies away in that team fight, especially a Lone Druid, which is like the most farmed on their team. Let me see my QDev assist. Yeah, I'm the lowest on the board. I swear to God, I'm the lowest on the board and I literally triple killed their team, so why not? Let's see, current gold, X is top, I'm with Patch at the bottom. My hero level, look, me and Timbersaw. He got all the kills, I just farmed. And Meepo, 25. Lone Druid was farming the whole game, only has 23, and a ton of kills, only 23. The Huskar too, which is weird. Last year in Denial, Lone Druid actually outfarmed me. Actually no, I outfarmed Lone Druid with 334 and 29. Let's see our go per minute. Yeah, GPM 520. You can see that 520 GPM. So DD picking out on me as you can see right now. It's always like, let's go sneak Roshan. Why not? I'm missing one of my Meepos there. Bad micro on my part. pure damage. You can see the power because I'm basically hitting for 200 for each, so I'm hitting for 1000
Who's
damage.
just minding his own business.
So
Has
second
been
heart,
Radiant's
big
bottom
up.
tower is being attacked.
So now I'm basically immortal, and this is why I gave the Aegis to Pudge instead of keeping it for myself. Because I think Pudge can benefit more from the Aegis because he's our initiator. I can be initiator too because I'm super tanky. And Summer actually decides to pick a Ethereal Blade up, which is I've never seen this for a long time, but yeah, Ethereal Blade, why not? So let's see Mrs. Hooked or something. Let's go pick up a Q on something. So poof poof poof, and so that's 3 only. I'll pick out the wave and then go on the tower. So intense. If you play Red Dota, I guarantee you can win, but not that much because there are actually people who know what they're doing. Even I blink and whichever they want to. I was like, I'm coming to help buddy, dropping the net down, and I did miss my blink and I blinked past the tower. I was like, shit. So the Aegis actually burned, which I'm lucky to give it to him. And now I'm just gonna put down his bear. There's a free 300 gold. I'm just gonna throw the net to get the low drip down front, and the one more net to hold him down in place, and boom. So that was a huge move, and that's another second kill. And I think pick off the Naga with my Geo Strike. I'm gonna hold down the Casca. As you can see, my magic damage doesn't do that much, but look at my physical damage. It's melting the eggs even though it countered me with the storm. So triple kill, and I'm gonna die to the Casca, but that's okay. Our team got almost wiped. We're most probably gonna be wiped because our Warlock is most likely gonna die. Maybe. Yup, Warlock's dead, double kill. And now we're gonna expose one more Rex and probably end the game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So as you can see, the team fight went really well for us. I think Naga didn't have song. Yeah, most probably GG'd up.
Radiant's middle tower
I was like,
is
maybe
under
if
siege.
they actually hit the tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So if they go for the Rex anyway, but it's okay.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Okay, so as you can see, Meepo is really such a... It's like getting an RP off. That's how painful that blink is.
Radiant's
So
middle
a
barracks
poof
is
basically
under
does
attack.
a double damage. It
Radiant's
does
middle
140 when
barracks has
Meepo
been
poofs
destroyed.
out in
Radiant's
the
middle
AoE,
barracks
and
has
140 when Meepo poofs in. So you take
Radiant's middle
140
tower
times
is
2
under
and times
attack.
5, which 140 times 7, which is
Radiant's
2400
middle tower has
damage.
been destroyed.
I went a build before when I went pure poof damage, which I went Ethereal Blade and Veil, and I basically can one-shot a punch with like 10 flashy steps.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So that Naga actually using her illusions to dodge a skill shot right there. Nice Naga, nice build. So it's gonna bring out my people for here, and that's GG. And actually this one,
Radiant's
yeah, that's the
ancient
last
is
one.
under attack.
So GG. We managed to pick up what Ethereal Blade coming out. There we are. So that's my Meepo game and my micro. I would say that was not the best micro, but I have practiced a lot of micro to get to this level. Meepo is currently now my second most successful hero. I'll just show you now. Yeah, Meepo is currently now my second most successful hero. Next to it is Invoker. And I think my win loss is not that bad. Yeah, 16 to 15. It's like 50-50, but it's still there. It's really good. And Invoker 62-59. It's like my saddest excuse to play Invoker is because I can. So thank you all for watching this with me, PearCasts, doing a commentary cast on me playing Meepo, and hope you guys all enjoy it. And also check out Boomy's channel. He does some crazy shit. Thank you all for watching. You can leave a like and comment on how you think my commentary is. Like, is it good, is it bad, does it need improvement? And also hopefully Boomy picks my video picks my match to be entered as one of the entries so he can do a commentary. But yeah, I can't get my hopes up. There are like so many other people who have a ton of games, and hopefully I can get my match there too. But thank you for watching this with me, PearCasts, doing a Dota cast. See you next time.